Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going better than fantastic. And that's the point of this video really. You see, we know the tricks of the narcissist. We know they use isolation as a way to get us to take the narcissist back once they've discarded us. And they show back up in our lives maybe a few years later. The narcissist always wants to keep you in a constant state of loneliness and being starved of love. To possibly not even having a real deal hug in years. And then when the holidays come, no matter if you celebrate the holidays or not, you feel like you are missing out on something. People have family and friends to spend time with, to sing songs with. But now, the world is sadly in our boat. The way we've celebrated or not celebrated holidays for years. Most of the world is celebrating or not celebrating in almost the exact same way. Alone. Now some people at least have a phone call. You might not even have that. And you know, there's nothing easy to say to someone that doesn't have a text message or a phone call of friendship and love. Someone that might say, I love you. You're my friend. I'm wishing you a happy day today. Or I love you my family or spouse. Some don't have that at all and haven't had it for years. You see, the narcissist wants to punish us. And I keep on saying this. Because they can't feel what we feel and as a result they are in misery. Sam Vaknin has said before. They have two ways of going. Of either succumbing to the misery of who and what they truly are. To where they might feel like not wanting to be around anymore. Or to succumb to the voice of their false grandiose self. The self that is never wrong. And is never at fault. Even when they use you and do all kinds of wrong to you. They are perfect and did nothing wrong. It was all your fault. Or at least through the warped eyes of the narcissist you are the one that is at fault. And it's these feelings, if you want to call them feelings, that make the narcissist want to punish us. And how do they punish us? They want us to be alone. And the only company for us to have is with the narcissist and their mistreatment. So it's alone or dealing with the narcissist. But there is a shift. There are so many people talking about narcissism and their narcissistic system, that we now know we are not alone. Remember years ago when we thought we were the only ones going through this? The only ones that grew up in families with such dysfunction. And now we see there are millions. There are so many channels and sites with loads of subscribers on each one. And those that watch and view that aren't subscribed. I think using the figure in the millions is about right. And now we know we aren't alone. There is a shift. People are starting to figure this stuff out. And as a result we are able to pray and help one another even if it's through prayer. The narcissist and narcissists want to blot out love with making you feel alone. With taking away things from you. And it's a terrible, terrible thing. But the more I pray for others, the better in general I feel. And the less alone I feel as well. You know, I understand everyone has their own beliefs. But if you believe in God, ask Him to protect you and love you and forgive you. And ask Him to do the same for someone else here. Pray for someone else that is struggling too. Pray for someone else that is in the middle of a dire and difficult time in their life. There really isn't much else to say other than that. There is a shift happening. I recently talked about there are some content creators that don't really talk about narcissists specifically. But let me tell you what. They sit in the den of the narcissist. And every metaphoric arrow from these possible narcissists just fall right off of these select few content creators. Meanwhile, they help dispel the lies of the narcissists so some people can move forward to have a happy, healthy life. Instead of believing the lie the narcissist is pushing to what they say is happiness. But most end up in sorrow and misery if they follow this path to its end. And when I see this, I see that a shift is happening. Some people are starting to get it. Some people are starting to understand the evil behind some things that are pushed as good. Or a good way to live. But with that said, I pray for you today. I pray you don't feel lonely. That God covers you with the warmth of His love. And I pray you find your life's purpose. And you do a great many things with this life purpose of yours. I really mean it from the bottom of my cartoon heart. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.